Hi guys, welcome back to Simray YT, and today we're looking at Richtoff the Bold. We'll jump straight into it. Now we've got him set up, he is a +3, but this will actually work if you just got him as a Richtoff without additional champions attached to him. And we're going to be doing solo runs with him just to show you what type of champion he actually is. Now we'll go into the Dragon's Lair, and we can do with this build, we're able to do stage 25 and win 100% of the time. So we have Richtoff in the lead. He gives the additional attack of 27% in fraction crypts, so that's the benefit you have there as well if you're going to use him in factions. But here we just send him in, put 4 food champs in with him or any champs, and once they die he'll get the additional speed and everything as well. Richtoff will. So we'll just get the fight underway. That's how you set him up in your masteries with the additional speed. Now, we've only got him at a low speed of 196, so it just shows you don't need a high speed. If you have more speed, okay, yes, it'll work a little bit faster to get you through the battles. Put plenty of HP on him as well, so he can survive. Now, his main skills, he attacks all enemies, decreases each target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. He has Bloodletting, which attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit places a 5% poison debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. He attacks one enemy, critical damage increases by 20% for each poison debuff on the targets. So that's your benefit of your poison. So if you get 5-6 poisons, you're getting stacks up to 100% actual crit damage. So this is where his main powers are. And as I said before, increases ally attack and faction crypts by 27% if you have him in the lead. Now he starts off with 18,000 HP, 1,300, 1,400 attack, defense 925, speed 95. He has crit rate of 15%, crit damage 63, then a little bit of resist at 30, and accuracy is 0. So it all comes down to your builds, how you build him, to how well he works. But yeah, you want to focus on your HP, get that as high as possible. Your attack as well, and then you just let those poisons, pumping those poisons out, do the work. Put the books into him so he does that additional damage with those skills. You don't have to worry about so much about your crit rate or anything like that. But yeah, he's a solid champion, Richtoff. He's a legendary champion. Dude, the masteries are required to make it so the builds work. And with the masteries I have him set in, I have not lost a run at all. And I've done 40, 50 runs in a row and have not lost. It's anywhere between 2.5 minutes for a run usually. So once this finishes, then we'll show you what gear we've got him in and his mastery set up. You can use him in your faction wars as well. He works quite well in there. All around, not too bad of a champion at all. Okay, what do we get there as a rule? Set lifesteal, HP, defense, accuracy. We'll sell that, we don't require that. So you can see it was 249, but yeah, usually between 2 to 2.5 minutes for the run. Then we'll have a look at what we've got him set up. We've got him in regen, in Immortal, so the regen just gives that heal, 15% every turn. If you have some spare, refresh rings, you can put them on as well, just to refresh, he can get his turns back faster. As you see, I have quite a few, I can put more on him here, but he's working the way he is, so I've just tried to leave him at minimum stats. So we'll have a look at his total stats here. I've got him at 83,345 HP. As I said, put as much HP onto him as possible. Attack, we've got him 4,036. Defense at just over 2.5. Speed 196. Crit rate 49%. So you don't need to worry about your crit rate or crit damage 124%. Just remember, Those poisons do add the additional crit damage. We're going to resist to 255 and accuracy at 205. His skills, as I was saying there before, attacks all enemies, decreases each target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. So I do have the books on him to give the additional damage. Skills attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit places a 5% poison debuff on all the enemies for 2 turns. So this is where you really want the books on him, so you can get those poisons out there happening. Gives the additional damage. Attacks for enemy, critical damage increases by 20% for each poison. The blessings, we went with Soul Reap. Soul Reap, when this champion hits an enemy target and decreases their HP to certain thresholds, a Reaper will appear. So, if that does work, we've got a couple star on him, so we get the additional attack as well. Now, the masteries. This is what's important with the champion. We're going into defense. We're going down to give the additional defense there. Decreases damage received from AoE attacks by 5%. Rejuvenation. Increases the amount of healing and value of the shield buffs this champion receives by 5%. Heals this champion by 6% of their max HP each time an enemy is healed. Occurs once per turn. Rejuvenation and delayed death. Reduces damage this champion receives from a specific enemy by 0.75%, with each hit taken from the enemy. Damage reduction stacks up to 6% for each enemy. Retribution has a 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of their max HP or more from a single enemy skill. And the support tree, we've gone as additional accuracy. Increases accuracy by 20 when this champion has no skills on cooldown. Increases accuracy by 4% for each enemy alive, stacks up to 16. Arcane Celerity has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when a default cast by this champion is removed or expires. Cycle of Magic has a 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn at the start of each turn. That's why we put those refresh on there as well, refresh rings and things to help. Lure of Steel increases base stat set bonuses of all artifact sets that increase base stats by 15%. This increases multi-active, not additive. Then we have increases speed by 8 for each dead ally, stacks up to 24. So this is why we send the food champs in with him. So, he can solo, he gets the additional 24 speed when they die as well. And it doesn't matter if they die at the end of the round, they still gain the XP each. Then we've gone with Master Hexer, has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any debuff cast by this champion by 1 turn. It will not extend stun, sleep, freeze, provoke, fear, true fear, bomb, or petrification details. And last of all, we've gone with Oppressor. Increases the turn meter fill rate by 2.5% for each active debuff cast by this champion. Stacks up to 10%. So I would say if you didn't have him as additional champs or anything on him, you just give him a bit more speed. Try to give the HP as well. The HP is what's important in your attack with this champion. Give him a bit of defense, and then with the gear of regen and immortal, you shouldn't have a problem to solo the Dragon 25 level. Okay guys, thank you, and we'll see you on the next video.